Hi, everybody. I'm Brittany Lewis, a breaking news reporter here at Forbes. Joining me now is HarrisX founder and CEO Dritan Nesho. Dritan, thank you so much for coming back on.
Thanks for having me.
HarrisX has a new poll out on the New York City Mayoral race, and the Democratic primary we know back in June was a shock upset for an establishment Democrat, that Democrat being former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo. Polling in February suggested it was his race to lose, but come end of June, he ended up getting trounced by state assembly members over on Mamdani by 12 points. Cuomo announced this week he is still in the race. He's running as an independent. So is incumbent Mayor Eric Adams. He's also running as an independent. Curtis Sliwa, the founder of the Guardian Angels, is running as a Republican. So to start off the conversation, what exactly is the state of the race right now?
Well, the state of the race is that it's a wide open contest. And Democratic primary processes are one thing, but a general election is a different thing. And um, I would say that while Mamdani has the progressive vote and support from the progressive wing of the Democratic Party, Andrew Cuomo is very, very competitive in a general election. And in fact, if you put the two of them head to head in a general election setting, Cuomo wins by 15 points. So in a direct matchup, Cuomo is ahead with independents breaking for him, Republicans breaking for him, and half of Democrats breaking for him. However, in a more open race, a four-way race, if it stands as it is, Mamdani is at 26%. Cuomo is at 23%, so within the margin of error of the poll. Sliva is at 22%, also within the margin of error. Adams is at 13%, so significantly far beyond the three leading contenders who are tied, and about 15% are undecided. So we're just beginning in this process, and I think that there's going to be a lot of interesting events in the lead up to this contest.
That is a really interesting set of numbers there. I have seen some Mamdani critics saying, hey, Cuomo, you had your shot to beat him and you didn't. Now it's time for you to step aside, and Mayor Eric Adams is our best chance. But based on the numbers here, you're saying that's not really so, right? In a head to head matchup, who beats Mamdani by a bigger margin, Cuomo or Adams?
Cuomo beats Mamdani by a significantly higher margin. So, as I mentioned, in a head-to-head matchup, 50% would vote for Cuomo, 35% would vote for Mamdani, and 16% are on the fence, not sure, similar to what we saw in the four-way race. But when you look at Mamdani v. Adams, Mamdani is at 43%, Adams is at 36%, so Mamdani is 7 points ahead, and 21% are unsure. And this makes a lot of sense because Adams' favorabilities after the scandals, the corruption scandals that have come on, is significantly low. Today, 56% have an unfavorable view towards Adams. Only 37% have a favorable view. So that's a delta or net negative of 19 points. When you look at Mamdani, polarizing figure, but he's at 42% favorability, 45% unfavorable, so a net difference of three within the margin of error, and 13% haven't formed their opinion around him. But when you look at Cuomo, Cuomo is at 40% favorable, so a favorability rating that's 5 points higher than Mamdani and 10 points higher than Adams, and 45% unfavorable. And given that he's been the governor, only about 7% say that they've yet to make up their mind on him or form an opinion because he has nearly universal name recognition and awareness within the state. So when you look at the favorability numbers, Cuomo has the best numbers, and that translates into the head-to-head matchup.